last couple months, I decided that I want to be a joyful mother. You only have one life, and I do not want to look back at my 30s and be like, I was miserable all throughout motherhood. Side note, I'm doing a quick makeup routine because sometimes you only have about 10-15 minutes to get yourself ready as a mother. So yeah, I feel like you have the ability to control your happiness and joy. And joy is something that does come from the Lord, but you can be very mindful of trying to exude joy. I pray for joy every day because it's not something that comes naturally to me in the midst of frustration and exhaustion. Motherhood is very self-sacrificing, and I just got tired of complaining about that. That is how God designed it. Now, of course, there was things my husband and I had to adjust so we can make it work for us and our family. But as women, we just have to embrace the change that comes with motherhood. And especially if you are a woman of God, there is ways that he's using your role to deliver you and to shape you into who he's called you to be. A lot of the frustration personally was my own fault. I failed to plan and I didn't seek out resources that can help me become a better mother. Meal prepping, cooking, recipes, all the things. And I just woke up at any time of the day and didn't have a plan. Didn't know what I was gonna do and didn't wake up before my child. So I'm trying to do all the things, make breakfast, get myself ready, and they want me. We have to become very intentional about our time management so that we can pour into ourselves and take care of our responsibilities. I don't know about you, but I got tired of all the complaining content, being exhausted and woe out. Yes, I say woe out by motherhood because I don't believe that that is my portion or my testimony. And I honestly have empathy for women who are there and still there. I'm not saying I don't struggle and I don't wake up and have my hard days. I'm just choosing to still show up for myself and my family the best that I can, regardless of what's going on. My children were just sick and they wanted me to hold them all day. It wrecked all my plans. Because I have learned to surrender to the ebbs and flows of motherhood, I was able to just let go and be like, okay, we're doing something different today. It is what it is. My plans, let's pivot. You have to learn how to pivot as a mother. Laura Mercier, I'm not switching up on this until, I don't know, I'm just not. Charlotte Tilbury, we're just gonna do something real simple. But yeah, I've learned to pivot as a mother and to not get caught up on it didn't go the way I wanted it to go, and just do what works and move on. That's all you can do when you have such young children who you don't know what type of child you're gonna get that day. I have firmly decided that I'm gonna do what it takes, no matter how many times I have to run back to the throne, no matter how many times I have to repent and ask for forgiveness. I will do that until I get it right. I refuse to allow the enemy to wreak havoc in my mind and my emotions, and then that flows into my family. No. That's not how we break generational curses. I didn't know before, but I'm starting to know now just how powerful and important my role is, and I take it seriously. And I want to invite you women to come love your role, even in the hard moments. We live in a world that bashes motherhood, that bashes family building, and I just will not have it anymore. Yes, motherhood is hard, but you know what? It's hard because it's sanctifying. It makes you face every ugly thing about yourself, every impatient nature in your heart, every evil and wicked thought that you have, and every selfish motivation. And that's not easy. We talk about do the healing, do the shadow work. Motherhood will make you do that, okay? It's called deliverance by a refining fire. I pray that you ladies take control over your mind and your thoughts, and that you run to the throne of God and ask him to give you a joy and peace in your life that will flow out into your home.